Warrington, on the other hand, had a nice 42-10 victory at Keighley. So it's back down to the basics again tonight, to First Division Rugby League. So Hornets in possession now, inside their own half. And playing towards the scoreboard end, Hornets in this first half, coached now by Neil Holding. Hornets now, here's the kick, long one, gets it, David Lyon, good positional play by Dave Lyon, takes it first time and comes forward. Doesn't use Mark Foster on this occasion, and it's well tackled by the two Hornets defenders. Penalty straight away. 6 of one and half a dozen the other there, but luckily for Warrington, the penalty goes their way. So, first penalty of the night goes to Warrington, 10 yards inside their own half of the field. David Lyon, long one, finds touch, midway between the Hornets, 25 and halfway. So Warrington now in a good attacking position here. Remember, no Dwayne Mann tonight. Phil Sumner comes in at hooker for him. Good running by Tony Burke. First team duty back tonight, remember. He had a run out at Keighley on the subs bench and he's in the squad tonight. Sullivan, good play. Gary Mercer. And Mercer's in. No, touch, said the touch judge. He's in touch when it looked like a certain score for Gary Mercer. He won't be happy with that, Gary, but it just shows this Rochdale defence can be opened up. Well, they get all that off there. And Gary Mercer could have gone in and he could have been the leading try scorer. There's 4 players on 7 and that would have made him 8. So, Holding gets it in. Wisehead Holding gets it out. But another mistake and picked up by Tony Foot. Well, Rochdale look like they're starting this game exactly as they left off on Sunday, and Warrington's got to take advantage of it. Ellis goes on his own again. The tackling hole's out, 5 yards out now, Warrington. So, set move on here. And he's got Hornets offside. Bit of a silly penalty when play went the other way, but Mr. Carter's the referee. So, second penalty to Warrington. This time the winger are judged offside for Hornets. I think the referee would have been better letting play go as it was going in the opposite direction. We don't need these stoppages, especially on damp, cold nights like this. So, Warrington just going to use the little kick back. They do this just to make up a better position, lying deeper. So, another chance for Warrington. What can they do here? Already cracked this defence, but they try again, begging. Again, the forwards ploughing in. This time Neil Harmon. No, it's not Neil Harmon, excuse me. Again, set move. Here's Neil Harmon this time, though. And again, 3-4 Hornets men after holding back. Still now, Warrington 10 yards out. Hornets fans happy with that. I don't think there's much to clap about with that, really, when you've got 5 blokes on one. Ellis, O'Sullivan sees that little gap, but luckily it was closed down at the last minute when it looked like O'Sullivan was through. And Hornets have pinched possession. Well, that's a let off for Rochdale. Gormley. But no way throughs, Warrington defence. And this time Warrington got aside. So, Hornets get a penalty. Tony Farley and Mark Foster are judged offside here. Well, there's one thing for sure, Mr. Carter's not messing about tonight. And we've only been on the field 4 minutes and we've had 3 penalties already. 2 to Warrington and 1 to Hornets. So, Hornets now, chance to get out of their own half. Well, what a sloppy kick by Whitfield, wearing the popular headgear tonight. So, Hornets restart. Holding gives it inside to Neil Cowie. Impressed with Neil Cowie at Witherspoon earlier in the season. I rate he had a good game. Blindside. But no way through this time. So Hornets, first time in the Warrington half of the field. All switches it blindside. Gives it to the big lad, ex-witness Mike O'Neill. So, Hornets, 10 yards in the Warrington half, switching it wide. Here's big number 11, Ian Gormley. But again, the defence holds out, and Gormley don't make any ground. So, again, switching it. Good play here, Pitt, good play, but Warrington read it well. Grogan got the pass away there, but coming on the blind side, Grogan finds up Whitfield, and it's charged down. It'll be 6 again, but Tony Farley, unfortunate, kicked the kick. Had a clear run into the line. If his kick had been a bit better. So, scrum down. Hornets head and ball. So, scrum down again, Neil Holding to put it in. He's been around, Neil Holding, he knows the ropes round the scrum. Grogan back to Holding, Holding out to Whitfield, Whitfield to Abraham. Abraham, good play by this young lad. Well, bit of pace in this Rochdale back division. So, Rochdale again. In danger, man, now. On it. Along the line this time is Grogan, the playmaker. Holding switches it inside, but lovely tackle on Darren Pitt there. Again on it. Neil Cowie. Neil Cowie gets his pass away to his hooker, Martin Hall. Good support play there by Hall. Two old brothers in this Rochdale team tonight. And bit of a scrabble. No need for it. Touch judges on quickly. No need for that as play continues on the far side. And still Rochdale. Last tackle, says Mr. Carter, a witness. Now Rochdale settling down a bit more now. Holding switches it alongside now. What's he going to do with it now? Gormley puts a big kick in. Warrington will be better let this one go. Abraham along the line again. Holding comes back though, puts in a kick which hits a Warrington player. David Lyon will have to get this ball and he dives on it, does the wise thing. So Hornets now, just a yard from the Warrington line. But unfortunately they've not got the ball. So bright opening here in this game. Tony Forney has a run, makes good 10 yards, gives his forwards that little bit of a breather. So Warrington now. Good running by the forwards again though, the Hornets tacklers are in. 1, 2, 3, Keane. They'll be looking for a result tonight at the humiliation on Sunday. No one likes being beat by that score, and I'm sure Rochdale are no different than anyone else. So Warrington now, long one, back to Dave Lyon. Here's the big kick by Dave Lyon. That's what he wants to do, play the game in the Hornets half, and it looks a cracker. Well, look, stays in play and Whitfield picks it up. Good run by Whitfield. Good play by Whitfield. Well, it looked like Whitfield was going to be tackled just a yard from his line, and he did exceptionally well. Again now, but no way through. Warrington shut it down. So Hornets having lots of possession in the early 10 minutes here. Again, Grogan still unloads it out though. Holding switches it out to the far side. Mike O'Neill, but no way through for Big Mike. So Warrington now. Got to tackle it. Is Neil Cowie, this big number 8, having a good game. Gets out to one tackle. Just can't unload in the tackle. Strong lad, this Neil Cowie. Here's Grogan. Grogan looking to set a play, but good tackling by the Warrington cover there. Paul Cullen gets through some tackles, Cullen and all. The loose forward, Bob, kicks it into touch. 2 All brothers out tonight at number 9 and 13. So, as we get ready for this scrum, apologise to viewers tonight for the late start, but it was a bit of a move about here at the Rochdale Spotland ground. We've been everywhere around the ground and we finally got settled down. So that scrum, penalty to Warrington, differential, so David Lyon will have to go for touch. So Lyon finds touch just outside the Rochdale 25. Now Warrington again on the attack. So what can they do here? Tony Burke will first receive. No, he switches it. Forward. Bad play by Warrington, and the referee was right in line. Missed Tony Burke, give it to O'Sullivan, and O'Sullivan's pass to Armand was a yard forward. So, ball in the middle of the field, someone should kick it over to the scrum. We don't need this, and O'Sullivan does the next thing, gives it to Holding. Holding now. Referee not happy again. So, finally gets the scrums down. Usual banter in the crowd, giving the referee stick here. Here's Whitfield again, gets it out to his number 4, Nixon. I think this Nixon's the Kiwi. I'd like to swear on it. To his Lord. Change places, these two, 4 and 5 tonight, both Mark. Mark Lord was in the centre in the programme, but he switched out. Good play and a good pass. Well, that's what you call good support football. Very good on Rochdale's behalf. So, again, It's Grogan, the ball played. He gets it back from Holding, but this time it's read well by Warrington. But you can see what's going on here tonight. Grogan is the engine man tonight. Big kick through, and it looks a cracker. So, Hornets, fine touch on the Warrington 25. Warrington head and ball, though. If I get a chance on a stoppage in the game, I'd like to give you the teams at the moment, though it's end-to-end stuff, and I'll stay with the game. There's Kevin Ellis. He's over on the blind side, gets it in, and of course gets it out. Not many scrums go against the head nowadays. Ball well done to it there, O'Sullivan, when he had Lyon at his shoulder. So Warrington now in their own 20s. Mercer, Ming as they call him at Warrington, charging forward. Already been over the try line tonight, but couldn't get it down. Ellis, Burke, but a bad ball, and he took his eye off it, and that's what happened. So Hornets again, getting all the ball. Holding a long one. Grogan, Whitfield to Nixon. Nixon's got Lord with him, but it's shut down over on the far side. But Hornets still in possession, midway between the Warrington 25 and halfway. Knock on. So Hornets have got the jitterbug now. Catching, I think, as Rochdale drop the ball and Warrington jump on it. So chance for Warrington now. What can they do? 10 yards inside their own half of the field. Sumner had a good game at Keighley on Sunday, but is tonight in an unaccustomed role at hooker due to the injury to Dwayne Mann, who took a really bad mouth injury at Keighley. But Dwayne Mann, hard man as he is, he's on the bench tonight, and it wouldn't surprise me see him come on. O'Sullivan holds it, pass up well there, O'Sullivan, but just can't get it out. Brainy player, doesn't seem to do much, O'Sullivan, but he's the brains, he's the technician. Again, this time it's Tees who has the run. So Warrington using the big forwards now. Here's Ellis, big up and under now. Whitfield's there underneath it, and Whitfield does well to take it under pressure. So Rochdale and Whitfield, he does very well. That's twice he's saved Rochdale now there. So Lord has a go. So Rochdale now in their own 25, on the blind side, good running. Get to the 25, that's what you've got to do. Again now, ball switching, and again the drops it. This time Darren Pitt can't hold it. Well, a lot of basic mistakes here, and you've got to take advantage of these mistakes. Having all the ball on it, but this time it's a scrum, and it'll be Warrington's head and ball, and it'll be on the Rochdale 25. So it wouldn't surprise me to see Warrington score from a set move. Ellis gets it in. Put one against the head. Whitfield, Grogan gets it out, but the ball's lost. Backwards, says the referee. Well, I don't think it was backwards, but Mr. Carter does. So, again now, Hornets. Darren Pitt. It's coming for Tony Humphries tonight, Pitt. O'Neill, wise head of the witness forwards. He gets it forward. Referee spotted it. Mile forward. So, it's another scrum down. This time it's Warrington's head and ball. That's what very rare thing happened tonight. A scrum win against the head, and it's not often you see them. So I'm afraid Ellis will get this one. O'Sullivan, Lyon linking up. Mrs. Lyon gives it to Rudd. Nearly has his head took off, but play on, says the referee. I think nothing malicious, it was just caught on the wrong foot. So Warrington again now through Lyon. Lyon outside to his centre, but and a good pick-up, brilliant pick-up, good play by Warrington now. And Warrington looking good, still letting the ball go. Ellis, little general, sells a dummy, but just can't pass it. He's brought down now. Warrington now 10 yards out. Penalty, silly play by Hornets. I think you'll find that was Colin Whitfield, was it? And he should know better, right in front of the sticks. But there again, the old cliche in rugby league, 2's better than 6. But that was a good move by Warrington. The ball went through about 8 pair of hands, whizzing about like basketball. And Warrington on their night, they can be one of the best teams in the league, as Widnes and Wigan will vouch for. So, David Lyon is first shot at goal, about 15 yards out. It's about just 2 or 3 yards to the right of the sticks. He's in excellent kicking form on Sunday when he potted 7 between the sticks. So let's hope this one goes over. kick. We've had 16 minutes play here at Scotland, and at the moment the score stands at 0-0, and I'm sure David Lyon will alter that. But give this Rochdale teams, I mean, the attacking play tonight has been brilliant. They let that ball go, that's for sure. Now that Wigan beat them with that many, I don't know. They must have all been on the ale the night before, that's all I can say. So, David Lyon now for Warrington. Directly in front, more or less. And that's no problem for Dave Lyon. Bread and butter to Dave, them. So, after 16 minutes at Scotland, it's Rochdale Hornets 0, Warrington 2.
It's Warrington by number 1, David Lyon.
So, Hornets now after restart. Nothing wrong with the Rochdale attacking play as far as I'm concerned, but the defence seems a little shit-shod. And I'm sure Neil Holding's got to do something about it. So, Whitfield now restarts. Long one round the ground. Picked up by O'Sullivan. Given to Ming Mercer, that is. And look at this lad, he's like a bullock, Ming Mercer. Takes some stopping. Remember, his normal position's in centre, but he's rebelled. And I must agree with the crowd there. It was a bit of a forward to Tony Burke, but the referee was unsighted. So Warrington now. Sumner. But he loses it. And a knock on. And then the referee don't know. Warrington get the ball back now. Chance out wide. The numbers are there, but he don't let it go. Warrington had a 4-man overlap. And Nixon did well to shut it down. Goes on the blind side this time, but again. Nixon in with a tackle. Good play by Nixon. Neil Harman. Great Britain player for the future for my money, this lad. Now Ian Lucas got into the Great Britain team and Neil Harman didn't. I can't understand it. Maybe Maurice Lindsay does. Good kick. Foster. The referee blew. Well, I think that the referees have got to be quicker. I mean, players are fast nowadays, and he was on that, but the referee spotted him offside even before he got there. So, Rochdale with a penalty. So, Whitfield now, just 5 yards from their own line. Again, he miskicks it and finds touch. Still though, on the Rochdale 25. Now Hornets now. O'Neill, he's got to do some work tonight, O'Neill. So he's prop forward, Cowie. Always looking for work, this lad, Neil Cowie. Shirker, he takes up the ball, he tackles, you can't ask for any more from him. Holding, little slip pass, but them passes just get you hospitalised, no good at all that. So Holding got it wide now, Whitfield, oh, good play by Warrington player, must score it. Picked it up and knocked on, well, he just should have just give a little soccer chip forward there and it was a try. But Chrissy Road bending down to pick it up, knocked it on another 3-4 points go begging. So, Rochdale Hornets, they like the cat tonight. 9 lives, they've had 2 of them, they've got 7 to go. So, Tony Farnley alright after a bit of attention from Tony Rothwell. But goes on the wing and Foster goes inside. So Hornets again, pending their own 25, using these big forwards to drive forward. Again, Hornets. Coward, no. O'Neill looking to unload it, but he's seen Farnley in there. And he kept on wisely. Neil Cowie, good running again by this Cowie. Just look at him, 3 or 4 players, he tires you out, this lad. Looks for the big kick. Desi Drummond's on the far side. Takes it well, Desi. So Desi has a chance here, show what he can do. Let him get on his motorbike and there's no stopping him. Desi Drummond! Well, offside. Darren Abraham received the ball from Desi Drummond, knocked it on, and a player in an offside position picked it up. Correct decision, Mr. Carter. But Desi Drummond there. It looked like he'd got on his under 50 there, but luckily for him, he got tackled. What a lovely run, though. So, another chance for Dave Lyon. Crowd here saying rubbish, but they've got to watch the game, and Darren Abraham certainly touched that ball, and the player was in front, picked it up. Penalty now. So, chance to increase the lead. We've had 22 minutes play here at Scotland. Already kicked 1 goal, penalty Dave Lyon. He's got a chance for a second here. good barracking him. That's the way he kicks him, and nothing will change him. Just shuts everything out, Dave. So, good kick, straight through the middle, no problem. Well, I don't know how the Hornets fans can say hurry up. I mean, Colin Whitfield, I've seen him take 3 minutes, take some goal kicks. So, it's Warrington 4 now, Hornets 0, 2 penalty goals, the 16th and 22nd minute to Warrington. Yeah, if you tend to cast your minds back, I seem to remember when Colin Whitfield got sin-binned for taking his time with a goal kick, and Desi Drummond again. So, Rochdale know what this Warrington team can do as Neil Harmon comes ploughing forward. But 3 defenders there, but 3 defenders, they all get tired as the night goes on. Switch. This time Summer takes up the running, and Warrington now on the halfway line now, looking for the try. O'Sullivan's got Farnley, but goes back, loses it. Knock on, says the referee. I think that went backwards, but the referee had judged it forward, and the results are scum. Usual echoes in the crowd, everywhere you go, there's characters, hecklers. I like to end of season, write a book with some of the comments you hear from hecklers. Holding, bit slow getting that out. Grogan out to Abraham inside to Nixon. Nixon's got Whitfield coming up wide, gets it out to Lord, but Drummond's there and shuts it down straight away. But give Hornets credit, they're throwing the ball about. Hornets now, acting half back, good run, clever play, makes a good 15 yards into Warrington half. So, Hornets again, Grogan to Holding to O'Neill, misses O'Neill, another knock on. Well, Warrington get it back, play on to Derevery, 6 tackles to Warrington. Well, some of these Hornets players, they must have butter on the fingers or something. But the way they're dropping this ball, good tackling there though, plays it back. Forward again and away it goes again, but still going into Rochdale territory now, Warrington. 40 yards out, let's see a try. Ellis switches it, keeps hold, but good tackling. I think that was Pitt there with that tackle, good tackle on Ellis. Sullivan's got Mercer coming in, little chip, can't stay out with this one. When he's in, he's over, Chrissy Rudd, brilliant try. Nice little chip, that's what I'm on about with O'Sullivan. Little brainy player O'Sullivan. He's got all Warrington players behind him, put that little grubber kick in, and there was Chrissy Rudd and pasted the rest. 10 yards side of the post, good try, first try of the night. And Chrissy Rudd, that makes him top scorer now at Warrington with 8. But that was a clever play, give O'Sullivan the credit for that. He got the ball, he had 3 or 4 Warrington players, he noticed they were all just behind him, he put that little cheeky grubber kick in, just fell shy of Whitfield, bounced kindly for Rudd, and Rudd said thanks a lot, and zoomed in. 8-0, goal kick to come. I mean, Hornets' attack, to be honest, is very good, but the defence, it's got more holes in it than a second-class bucket, and I'm sure Neil Holding's got to do something about it, because the gaps just appear. At least we've got a cheerful crowd round here, at least they've got a smile and a chuckle, and that's what we want to see in rugby league. We don't want the aggression that we get in the soccer, that's what we want. Grin and bear it, lads, grin and bear it. So, David Lyon, 25 yards out, 10 yards to the right of the sticks, chance of his 3rd goal. Misses that one as the Rochdale fans cheer, but they won't be too worried. So, after 26 minutes play at Spotland Rochdale, it's Rochdale Hornets 0, Warrington 8. Oh, excuse me, sorry there, I thought he'd missed that. Well, everyone makes mistakes, just ask the Rochdale players. Again Drummond. But again, last-ditch tackle, this time by O'Neill. Harmon. Brian Johnson on the coach down told Warrington we can hardly afford to lose this game or we'll be in trouble again, and there's 2 Warrington players now down. Give the Rochdale physio a bit of credit, he's coming on to help out the load. As Sumners takes it up, loses it backwards. Warrington again, Ellis trying to keep it round, swings round, but there's the tacklers. So luckily and thankfully the 2 Warrington players back up on the feet. Long kick, again there's good kick there, that good penetrating kick, that was the forwards the world are good. I'm sure Rochdale forwards don't like it though, backpedaling another 40 yards, the game's hard enough without backpedaling, but one thing out of it, Rochdale will get the head and ball. So, David Lyon, 100% record tonight. I made a right miss out there. I thought he'd missed it. And Warrington's got one against the head. Well, you've seen something that don't happen often, and it's one apiece. Ellis sells a dummy, but he sees it's all shut down there. So, Warrington now, just 20 yards out. Look for another score that maybe could kill Hornets off. Ellis along the line. Switching it, but again holds it. Going back over the other side, Mercer. But again, the tackling strong there in the middle of the field. Now Warrington 15 yards out again. This time switches it inside to Tees. Tees just can't unload his pass as he's tackled. But Warrington still in possession. Whitfield the tackler this time. Goes on his own this time, looking for a gap. But again, the tackling holds up and he knocks on. Well, I think it would have been better switching that over to the opposite side where we had numbers, instead of trying to look for glory and going for the try. So, Hornets head and ball. I make it coming up to half an hour's play at Scotland. It's Scotland at Rochdale 0, Warrington 10. So, Holden getting ready to get it in. Gets it in and gets it out. Comes on the blind side, but Kevin Ellis sees her right. He knows all the tricks, Kevin. Only coming to rugby league this season, but I call him the wizard. He knows it all. And I'll tell you something else, he'll be going Australia with a Great Britain squad. There's no danger on it. So, Hornets holding. Swells a long one outside to Cowie, but Cowie's tackled. Still working hard, O'Neill Cowie in the front row for Hornets. Ball, acting out back, holding a long one. Trying to get O'Neill going, but again, Holding. Get good pass out to Holding. That's why they bought Mike O'Neill. He can unload in the tackle. And if you stay with him, well, penalty to Hornets. Holding down in the tackle. Well, I won't say anything about that. Only it's a penalty to Hornets. Plays it to himself. And he's well tackled. Been better kicking now. I mean, it's hard enough as it is coming for without not kicking. Ooh, good hit. Here's all. Martin Hall gets it out along the line. O'Neill still unloads it. Whitfield, but good tackling. Well, I've seen Warrington players penalised for that. Oh, this occasion, Rochdale get away with it. Still in their own half, though. Hall. Holding along the line. Grogan holds on to it. And has to go. No, still going, Grogan. Good tackling, though. So, Hornets. Nixon. Good run by Nixon, good tackling. Last tackle signals Mr. Carter. Hornets 10 yards in the Warrington half. Here's Holding with his kick. No, long one to Pitt. Bad one. He got him murdered. And Warrington get the ball. Well, that was a silly pass by Darren Pitt, and I'm sure Neil Cowie will have something to say about it. He got him christened. Neil Armin. And Pitt's in there, along with Bob Hall. Tony Burke running like a free quarter. Look at him. So Warrington now midway again. Referee getting in quickly. Mrs. O'Sullivan on this occasion gives it to Pitt to Tees. Coming into his own lately, Gary Tees, remember, bought him from Barrett about just before Christmas due to all the injuries we had. Good tackling, last tackle said the referee. So Warrington watch for the kick here. O'Sullivan again, another one, up in the air, anyone's. Bounces kindly, Holding outside, O'Neill. Gives it a bit soon though there, O'Neill. And Garrity's no way through. I think O'Neill should have drawn his winger. Abraham, Holding, bad pass, bad play. Here's Neil Cowie, spots a gap, unloads it to Holding. Good tackle there though by his opposite number, Kevin Ellis. So, good play by Hornets here. Gormley still going. Holding to Grogan out, good play. And again, Foster Abrahams is there though, but he makes a complete mess of it and kicks it into touch. Just 5 yards from the line, and Warrington will get head and ball. But I'll tell you something, when Darren Abraham was at the Warrington Club, Mark Foster was supposed to be the fastest man on our books. But I'll tell you, Darren Abraham's a nice turn of pace there, and he saved a certain try. But unlucky for him, he made a bit of a meal of it at the end, and the ball went into touch. So Ellis gets it. No, wants it in again. I mean, that was one against the head. Hornets fans don't like it. I think he should have played it on. Ellis, bit of a gap for Ellis. Well tackled, good play by the loose forward. He was out quick there up the ball. So penalty, no, the other way. Kevin Ellis penalised. Mr. Carter's going to have a word with him. Well, Mr. Carter, I'm sure he wasn't asking him what he'd had for his tea coming now. And it's a gone kick. So, Hornets, Cowan, first receiver, still going, crossing there, and never he let it go. It looked to me like Darren Pitt interfered there as he run across Warrington tacklers, but come on the blind side, Pitt, but good tackling. Gary Keys round the legs. So Hornets can't come out of their own half. Martin Hall try scoring on Sunday. Holding again, you've got to watch him, he's still fast on these little 30-yard jumps. Along the line, Grogan decides to hold on, gives it back here overside to the loose forward. Again though, unloading in the tackle. Hall gets it out. Warrington's lacking numbers on the far side. O'Neill loses it. Well, I think they'd have been better letting that ball go, because Warrington have short over on the far side. But they're certainly letting this ball go around. The Harlem Globetrotters have got out on Hornets tonight. This ball's just buzzing. So Warrington head and ball just outside their own 25, and they're still chuckling in the standard spot. Another against the head. Grogan, Whitfield, good play, good tackle there. Shut it right down now. First time now, Hornets. Grogan. Alongside out to Gormley, but Gormley's held up well by Dave Lyon. But Hornets still in the Warrington 25. Going along the line again, Grogan looking for a long one to O'Neill. O'Neill's got Nixon, Willard. But he goes backwards there. That was bad play by Hornets. They lost 10 yards on that move. So Warrington now still tackling. Hornets 25 yards to go. Again O'Neill, but Warrington no, man and ball, don't let him unload it. Just 2 tackles to go now for Hornets. Along the line again, Holding's got his full, good play by, if he'd have let that go, but he's give it to Chrissy O'Sullivan. Well, Neil Holding, I think he'd have been better giving it to his oncoming forward there. He was coming up like a train. Merce Minga now. Ming, good running by Ming. Stays in field of play. On the halfway line, Warrington in possession. 5 tackles to go, approaching half-time at Scotland. Desi. Excellent stopping, Desi. Character. More of a team player now, Desi Drummond, this season. Before he used to love scoring tries. Now he likes making them. Good running by Sumner. Makes 5 yards into the... Here we go again. Neil Harmon switches it inside. Good play by Warrington. Still going. Tony Burke backing up as always, but this time he knocks on. You've got to give Tony Burke credit. He's a big man. He's getting on. But I'll tell you what, he's always at your shoulder backing up. So... and they kicked out. 3 minutes plus injury time before half-time at Scotland, and it's thankfully back on the feet, and the Warrington wheel the scrum and get it. No, referee's come this side, so it must be Hornets. Holding, acting half-back, still going the Hornets, and Humphries don't get on the park, he's still warming up. I think Holding will wait till half-time now. He'll carry on with what troops he's got out there as Neil Cowie comes forward, unloads again, but these passes are very dangerous in your own 25, but good play. Good play, gets Nixon running. Rudd's gone with him. Cuts inside. Again, gets it, tries to load it to Lord, but holds on. That's good play by Nixon. Playing well, Nixon, in the number 4 shirt tonight. Another bad pass inside to Gormley, but he's tackled. Good play. Hornets again now. Holding, switching it, but again the tackle in there. Holding again. Grogan looking for a gap. Good play. O'Neill. Good tackle by Ruddy. Looked like O'Neill was getting in the clear, and it's the last tackle. Warrington's got the ball. Well, another chance goes begging for Hornets as Desi Drummond gets his men running. Chances, but a bad pass. Bad pass. It'd have been better holding on there, Gary Mercer. He's saying it weren't a knock-on, but come on, let's be fair, it was a knock-on and a forward. It'd have been better taking the tackle and regrouping. So, spot on our time, we're into injury time now. We've had about a minute or two of that as Holding gets it in. Penalty to Hornets. Referee says a foot up, I think. Butting. So, Whitfield can't go for goals, got to go for touch. Differential penalty. So, Holding. Good goal. Finds it out 10 yards out. Now here's Hornets' chance. Warrington's got hold out now here. We're into injury time. Oh, Holding. Inside to Pitt. Oh, God, tackling. So Hornets now trying to get the try just before half time. They know it's a good time to score. Grogan, Whitfield to Cowie. Cowie's still going. Still going, Cowie. Warrington player injured in that. Gormley just pulled back. But Hornets now still in possession, just 5 yards out. Oh, Pitt can't get it out. Warrington hold it up. He had Martin all on his shoulder looking for another try. Oh, Grogan's got Whitfield in the line, gives it to Whitfield. Whitfield does one way. Grogan looking for a gap. Grogan, oh, again the options are all wrong. He loses it. Warrington get it. Well, Bob Grogan should know better. No, they've still got it. Well, it's the last tackle. Grogan should have gone down. He's Holding. What's he going to do? Trevor Chapin, Warrington pick it up. Good as a pass. Well, I suppose he had no other options open to him. It was the last tackle. He was just 10 yards out, and who knows? That could have bounced favourable for Neil Holding, and he could have scooted over. But on this occasion, the bounce favoured Warrington. Ming Mercer. He loses the ball in the tackle, but the referee judged it to have gone back. Tony Burke only knows one way to go. Just look at Tony Burke. Been out of the game for 2 months, just come back. First team tonight. And again, the tackling's strong. Last tackle, says the referee. Well, that was a quick 6. I don't think we had 6 there. O'Sullivan, they're all offside though this time, Warrington, but they don't need it. The kick beats them all. Cracker. Good kick by O'Sullivan, makes 30 yards and puts play, may I say it, back in the Hornets 25. So Grogan, tiny shoelaces up when he should be back there. But this Grogan, the Aussie in the team, they've got a couple of overseas. He's one, and number 4, Mark Nixon's another one. So they must just have the 2. As Hornets get it out, Holding gives it inside to his winger Lord. I think that's his first touch. Not getting much out there. So Hornets again, picked up by O'Neill, but bad play by O'Neill. Just wasting tackles. When you're in your own 25, you've got to make yardage. Holding now, switching it inside to, again, Warrington read it well. And again, the tacklers are there. Hornets finding it hard coming forward. Maybe Whitfield would be better with a big boot to it. Holding on the line. Good play, Lord again. Lord going, but again, the tackling's strong. And there's the Utah. There's the Utah to bring the half to a close. It's Scotland, and it's Rochdale 0, Warrington 10. Try scorer for Warrington, Chrissy Rudd, and 3 goals by David Lyon. So, half-time score, Hornets 0, Warrington 10. Receives it. Oh, he's tackled on the Warrington 25. So, Wire now in their own 25. Tony Burke, good strong running by Tony Burke, and he makes a good 10 yards. That's what been lacking in the Hornets front row. Gary tees his turn and he makes another 10. That's what these forwards are here for. First half's the softening up process, and now it's letting the ball go. O'Sullivan goes on his own. O'Sullivan, little wizard O'Sullivan again, scampers off to the halfway line, and it's Warrington still in possession, looking dangerous tonight. O'Sullivan, Neil Harmon, but again Neil Harmon's brought to ground. Good tackling, and it's the last tackle already. So this game, you can see how fast it's going. Ellis, this time Nixon's there. Good Lord, good play by Lord. Any slip up then, and Desi Drummond would have been on them crumbs like a vulture. Gary Mercer, he tackles Nixon. So Hornets now. Mike O'Neill. Just one substitution made at half-time, and that was Paul Derbyshire coming out for Chris Rhodes at number 3. Now Hornets, O'Neill. O'Neill unloads it to Cowie. That's what they've got to do. Back to Whitfield, and Whitfield scampers a few yards forward on his hands and knees. Well, that's what they've got to do. Mike O'Neill, that's why they bought him. He's got to unload this ball. He delayed it well, good play, but Gormley's just brought down. Still going though, but the initial move was stopped. Good play. So, Hornets, last tackle. Holding. Matt Foster there, takes it well. Foster comes inside. Well tackled though, but he stays in the field of play. That was good play by the Warrington number 5. David Lyon, sensible thing, comes on his own, still going. Foster. But Holding holds up the process. Good play by Neil Holding when it looked like Foster was free. So Warrington now just 10 yards inside their own half, coming away with it. Bit Tony Burke, again he's tackled low. 3 tackles to go. Hornets now turn to tackle. Warrington now. Ellis has got O'Sullivan, he's switching it outside to Ming Mercer. Ming Mercer looking for a spot to go through, and he finds it, but good tackling. That's the 13, Bob Hall. That was a good tackle, and Mercer felt it. O'Sullivan, again, that jinking run by O'Sullivan, and it's the last tackle, so look for the kick here, plays it to himself. That's what clever but this time, yeah, finds touch. It looked like it was going in on the full. He's in the engine room, the engine's ticking over, and when the engine room's ticking over, your motor's running smoothly, and that's what's going on for Warrington since O'Sullivan found form. Holding, gives it inside to Nixon. Lord coming inside, top try scorer for Hornets this season, but he's not had many chances tonight. Whitfield, good play by Whitfield, but again, no one backing up. Well, Holding inside to O'Neill again. O'Neill running well, but again, no backing up. Well, Colin Whitfield will be upset there. He had an excellent run into the Warrington defence. Holding along the line. Did well to hold that ball. Gets it through to Gormley. Good pass. Good try. And it looks like it's Darren Abraham again. Well, that was what you call a try, and I'm sure Darren Abraham would like scoring that one, especially against his old club. And there was no one going to stop him. He took that all started though by Gormley. So, just what Hornets needed. An early score in the second half, and that's just what they've got. And that all started Mike O'Neill first. He made inroads into the Warrington defence. He slipped his out to Gormley. Gormley made a good run out on the far side. David Lyon was committed to the tackle, and when he committed to the tackle, Gormley threw out the pass to Abraham, and Abraham had the simple job at running over for a free try. And that's what Hornets wanted, early score, and they've got it. So, we've had just 4 minutes of the second half, and Hornets now back in this game. Whitfield have no problem with this. So, now we've got a game on our hands. So, Hornets fans now giving the team some encouragement. Long one. Knock on, is it? No. So, O'Neill, he's the lad who started that move. Cowie, this is more like it now. Hornets seem to be livening to the task. Back Warrington half-back, Martin Hall, wise move, goes on his own and makes further inroads into the Warrington defence. Hornets now, fans, is Holding, getting a kick away. You've got Mark Foster back there, David Lyon back there, and David Lyon's the one who'll pick it up. It goes on his own though, and Hornets, 3 defenders there now. Hornets seem to be buzzing a little. That try's done the world of good. So it's Warrington now. Warrington's turn to take some stick. Just inside their own half of the field. Hornets tails up, definitely buzzing now as Tony Burke comes forward. You can see the old thing going through the Hornets team. The tackling's improved, everything. And they're right in this game. And Summers can't get through. Sumo. So Warrington now on the halfway line. Kevin Ellis, O'Sullivan inside to... But he loses it. And Hornets dive on it. So Hornets in the Warrington half now. There's O'Neill coming into the game more now, O'Neill, but this occasion there's too many numbers there for him and he's tackled just inside the Warrington half of the field. Holding into Mrs. Cowie this time, tells a dummy, still going but good tackling. Good tackling by Neil Armin there on Holding. Grogan tries a little kick forward, but Ellis has got all the time in the world. Thanks a lot, says Kevin Ellis, and still going. Well, that was dynamite. Warrington player tackled off the ball there, but referee allowing it. Penalty again. Holding down. I mean, I don't know what the fans heckled for. They're the rules. They're in the rugby league rule book, and it happens to all teams. If you won't let that player get up to quicken up the game, and it's all in favour of making the game quicker, and you get penalised. The sooner you learn it, the better. But some teams know 2 points are better than 6, and they know Holding down. So it's Warrington again. Neil Armin back. Switch of play now. Here's the chance for Warrington, but he can't unload it. Good tackle in there. Plays it to himself, Mercer. Penalty. Correct decision. Correct decision. Mercer played it to himself and was tackled by Holding in an offside position. Correct decision. Holding was behind Mercer. Mercer tapped it, but went forward, and Holding interfered, and that's the penalty. So, for 11 minutes, chance now for David Lyon's 4th goal and increase Warrington's lead and settle him down maybe a little, because it seems in the last few minutes Hornets are getting the upper hand and the fans are definitely behind them, and that's what they need. No good booing your team and heckling them. They've got to be cheered, and when they cheer it goes through the team. They get that confidence, they get the tails wagging, and they start getting results. So let's see what Dave Lyon can do with this. About 40 yards out, about maybe 5 yards to the right of the sticks. It's most difficult of the night, but Dave's capable. So Dave Lyon, 11 minutes of the second half, chance to put 2 more on the board. Well, they can certainly hurt a team, and Neil Holding will certainly be hurt with that one. He knows he was out of order, tackling in an offside position, and David Lyons punished him. So Warrington increased the lead. Now it's Warrington 11, Warrington 12, another penalty. What's going on now? 2-13. Looks like Sumo and referee having a word with the touch judge intervention. I didn't see anything, maybe a bit of fisticuffs off the ball, but the referee sensibly lets play go on now as smart little play that by Whitfield, and smart thinking that by Whitfield. So Warrington now pending their own 25. Mercer, Grogan in there, makes it to the 25. That's when Mercer's strength comes in when you need it to get out of your own 25. Tony Burt, no. Good play by the acting half-back on this occasion. He's seen the Hornets players in line. Here's Ellis. Ellis again, but All's in with a tackle. Good play by All. And Grogan. So Warrington, though, coming up to the halfway line. Tony Burke, he'll work all night. And again, 2 tacklers bring him down. All and O'Neill, and it's the last tackle. Sullivan times his kick well. So, Garrity, what can he do? Must be an awesome sight when he sees, but he does well and gets play on the halfway line. All sensibly comes away from acting half, but makes inroads into the Warrington half. Hornets now still in possession. But they're tackling strong. That's what Warrington's got to do now. Hornets, remember, only trying to go behind. And this game's still anyone's. Holding. O'Neill, one of these set moves between Holding and O'Neill, but on this occasion, Warrington read it and shut it right down. So, Hornets again now, what are they going to do with this one? Good play, but unlucky. Ball went a bit too high for Garrity, but you've seen that again. They made the break over on the far side, and if Lord could have gathered that, Garrity could have gathered that pass, who knows what would have happened. But he's not 8 foot tall, Garrity, and he couldn't do out about that. So Ellis will get it in for Warrington. He gets it out. Foster coming in looking for a run. Good sensible play by Mark Foster. Just makes his inroads, makes a good 10 yards. That's what we want to do. Neil Armin, he'll go forward, he makes another 5. Remember, Warrington playing without Dwayne Mann tonight, so not used to seeing his first game he's missed. And we're missing his power play from acting half-back. I think it's O'Neill, no, substitute, Tony Humphries, good tackle that on Mercer. Sullivan, tackled off the ball again there. This time it's the Warrington substitute, and again play goes on. O'Sullivan, Humphries. Here's the chances, Harmon loses it. Picked up. Play on. No. Well, I don't know. Onyx had possession. The referee don't know what he's doing there. That's a bad decision. Bad decision, referee. Onyx actually had the ball in the grasp and lost it. They got the advantage and lost it. Referee reckons they didn't. So, well, Onyx holding. One against the head, is it? Yes. Ellis. Again, a nice starting run by Ellis. Good closing down though by Bob Hall. Out to that scrum quick. Again, first Sullivan did well with that. He juggled with it. Thought he was Paul Daniels for a second. But luckily for him, the ball come down for him. Now Mercer, dummies, comes back inside. But there's Tony Humphries again. Remember, he come on at half time. Having a good game, Humphries. He'll tackle all day. Another good strong run by Warrington player. I can't tell you at the moment who Humphries come on for. I think it was one of the second rows. I'll let you know in a second. O'Sullivan run around with him. Good play, but just closed down and Hornets jump on it. Bit of a mix-up and Martin Hall dives on it. Darren Pitt. Well, I've just been informed by the Hornets supporters it was Darren Pitt who's been replaced by Tony Humphries, so now you're up to date. So, penalty. Correct decision. I've only just told you a few minutes ago, referees are onto it, and it's for safe both teams. Hornets fans are happy now, and this just got to be done. You've got to let the lad play the ball. So, it's Hornets. So we've had almost 15 minutes of Hornets lose the ball. And Desi Drummond, he'll have a run here, Desi. Loses it though. And another one. Well, it's happened. And again, Desi first tackle. He makes a monkey out of it. It goes straight to O'Neill, and O'Neill drops it. So, by rights, we should get head and ball. Well, this was worse than the other one. This time, Hornets should have had head and ball because they didn't get advantage. O'Sullivan goes on the blind side. O'Sullivan though, but shut down. Grogan followed him round there. He was having none of it. So again, Warrington using that blind side. Burke comes forward. There's no way he's going, but he stays in play. 10 yards in the Hornets half. As Hornets get ready to make another substitution, and it looks like Lord's going off this time. Number 5, Mark Lord. He's got the board in his hand. Number 5. It's either that or someone owes him £5 in the crowd. Good running by Warrington. That's what we've got to do. Get these forwards running onto the ball, and I'm sure they'll do well. Ellis now. Bit of a gap over here. Numbers. Farley does well, but Derbyshire shut down, and Warrington get it again. But this time Hornets no advantage. Well, All I know now is that number 5, Mark Lord's coming off, and Hornets fans I've spoke to before the game, they think a lot of this lad. This number 14, Mike Williamson, is apparently, Mike Williams is a scrum half, and they got him from Goulburn, and apparently is one for the future. And immediately goes to scrum half. So, what happens? He goes to scrum half, Holding goes to stand-off, Grogan goes into the centre, and Nixon goes on the wing. So there you have it, all in one. And Holding now. Holding. Bad pass! Bad play by Holding. He was lucky there, Warrington didn't score, but he's given the ball. And if Warrington score here, well, he got a let off. Paul Derbyshire, not watching the ball, knocked it on. And Neil Holding got a let off. Well, Neil Holding, all the time he's been with St Helens, he makes good breaks, he's good, but he makes silly plays, and he does dangerous things, as you just seen. He almost gifted Warrington 6 points, but thankfully for him and Hornets, it didn't come. Williams, first touch for this young lad from Goulburn. Fans rate him, and he's there at scrum half. He'll do his best, 100%. You can't do any more as O'Neill comes forward, runs into a posse of Warrington players. So it's Hornets now trying to come out of their own half with it. So, shouting for onside. Williams gives it out to Cowie, but Cowie's brought out. Can he unload it? No, Warrington hold him up. That's what we've got to do. Don't let him unload the ball in the tackle. Because what happens in that is you get 3 men committed to the tackle. If you slip the ball out, Grogan goes down. If you slip the ball out when you've got 3 men committed, that means the space is somewhere on that park. This time a good kick. And I'm sure Desi Drummond might have got an hand to it. Let's wait and see. No, Warrington get the head and ball. Desi made a spectacular dive at it, but he mustn't have touched it. So, he puts play in the Warrington half. So, Warrington now, head and ball, just midway between their own 25 and halfway, and don't need one against the head here. Williams well offside there, he went round like a jumbo. Here's Desi. Desi feeds it out well now, there's chances out wide. Chances, Foster gets running, can he get it back inside? But good tackling. Good tackle, Garrity did his stuff. And again, must be a penalty. No, referees let it go. But Warrington on the attack now. Drummond operating in the middle of the park. Again, tackled off the ball, a Warrington player. That's 3 times now that's happened. 3 times the referees ignored it. So Warrington now lost yardage on that. There's Tees, does his usual ploughing forward. Good running. So Warrington 35 yards out on another score to make this game safe. Ellis did well with that. O'Sullivan into Mercer, but good tackling by Cowie. Unloads it though, and the tackling there again. Good strong Rochdale tackling. So Warrington still coming though. Mercer again inside, still going. Can't get his pass out. Paul Cullen. Warrington now 5 yards out. What can they do here? And again, Cullen playing the old soldier, looking for a penalty. What's going on here? Sumner, long one to Desi. Desi's got some room. Inside, loses the ball though, and the ball goes to ground, so it'll be a turnover. Well, Warrington had 2 or 3 chances there to go in, and each time they couldn't make it, so Hornets get the ball. 5 yards from the line now, backs in half back, Wisely comes forward. This is where the game's got to be played. Warrington now, remember, here we go. 20 minutes now, halfway through the second half, and the score here at Scotland is Rochdale 6, Warrington 12. Misses out Williams on this occasion and gets Cowie buried. Well, I don't think Neil Cowie will like that. That's twice he's been given suicide passes. Holding to Darren Abraham, looking for a bit of daylight, looking for it, can he find it? No, now the cow can't say here about that, he slipped, and both players went down, there was nothing wrong in that. Whitfield tries a kick, but clever play, good play by the Warrington cover there. He knew, he smothered the ball, so Warrington again now. Sumo, good play, good going by Drummond, but he can't unload it, good tackling. So Warrington again, looking to make this game safe, remember there's only 6 in it. But the tackling's holding up in Hornets. I said in the first half that was the weak link, but in this second half they tackle well. So here's the chance now. There's room out here. This time it's Derbyshire back. Now there's a chance. Now there's a chance. Does he, Derbyshire? Can he unload it? No. And again they're tackling well. Well, I think Gary Mercer passed that ball a slight too soon, but still in possession. Ellis does a little grubber. No, he's lost it. 6 again. O'Sullivan's got possession, just a yard out. Good play. Ellis. Score again, they hold him up. Good tackling. Punching the tackle. He spotted it. Spotted it, the referee. Good play by the referee. Was right in there. It was a punch throw. Let's see who it is. Looks like the loose forward. Oh, it is. Oh, punching in the tackle. Well, that is silly, that is. That's silly. Penalty, and I'm sure Dave Lyon will go for goal. Well, I mean, if I was Neil Holding, I'd grab hold of this all and say, listen, your wages is being split with the other 12 lads if he kicks this. That's out. 10 yards to the right of the sticks. Vital goal for Warrington. It'll put it well the season before then. So, Dave Lyon could put Warrington now 2 scores in front if he kicks this. Missed it though, I think. Yes, it's there. These are punishing kicks, and I've no sympathy for Hornets, man. Bob Hall should have known better. Referee was there, and he went in with a punch. I don't know, maybe Ellis had punched him earlier, but he should have got his own back in Warrington's half of the field. So, Whitfield, quick restart. Remember now, Hornets 2 scores behind, and it looks like a knock-on. No, yeah, drop out between the sticks, bad mistake. So, drop out, this will put Hornets on the attack. We've had 22 minutes, I make it, and it's Hornets 6, Warrington 14, and David Lyon again, 100% kicking record tonight. He's potted 5 already, got 7 on Sunday. He enjoys his goal kicking, he loves it, and that's a long one. Now, Garrity, is that Garrity? Well, whoever it is, he's brought to ground midway between the Warrington 25 and halfway. So, Rochdale, holding to O'Neill. O'Neill, he's got Williams at his shoulder. Williams following it all, he's forwards all over the field. He knows he'll feed off the scraps, and who knows, he could go under sticks for 4. It's Gormley again though, no room for Gormley here, and he's tackled. So, Hornets now looking for a score here. They know they've got to get something out of this. Again, Humphries though, shrugs off one, still going. Oh, good play by Humphries, back to Cowie. Cowie looking to get rid, but Warrington bring him down. Good play by Humphries. Hornets now just 10 yards out. Want to score here, coming out up wide now. Gormley, but Gormley's held up. Last tackle is it now? No. Referee's lost his counting beads, he's letting it go. Oh! Held up, just a yard out, last tackle. What will they do here? Nixon's there at acting half-back. Plays it back, on the line, he's holding a long one. Chances now out on the far side. Good play though, Warrington took Whitfield right down. Good play by Warrington. Turnover. That was good defence, and it had to be. Hornets knew they had to come away with something on that forage, but unluckily they didn't. But they did the wisest thing. They tried to fan that ball along the line. Again, Armand's tackle. Knew it is. It's that loose forward. Had a good game all tonight. Maybe made a few mistakes and been a bit hot-headed when he gave a penalty away 2 minutes ago. But you can't knock him. He's tackled his heart out. He's having a good game. So Warrington again. Sumo, they called him. Big Sumo, his name's Phil Sumners. He makes foray forward, halfway line, still Warrington in possession. So Warrington, O'Sullivan, watch the kick again. There the ones, clever little kick, gets behind Nixon. But thankfully for Hornets, goes dead, and Hornets will get a restart on the 25. So, but Hornets know they've got a long way to go to get a try, and Warrington's defence is holding out. Bad pass again, but luckily O'Neill held it. I mean, the shit shot, they look like they've got all the time in the world. Holding comes blindside. Again, good running by the number 13, Bubble. Comes on the blind side and makes a good yardage. So Hornets now just inside their own half. Holding Holding to Grogan. Grogan's got the substitute Williams. Williams, but he's shackled down quick. Don't have much right. Just heard my thoughts as well. Holding again, Grogan throwing out passes to this young lad who's just come on. Holding throws a wild one. Bit of a forward, and it looks a good one, but it looks like it's gone into touch. Well, Mark Nixon, he did the best thing. He drew in the Warrington defence. He kicked over Drummond's head, and it was a chase for the ball, but the ball went harmlessly into touch, and Warrington will get the head and ball on their own 25. Well, next they know, when they come up this end, they've got to get something out of this game. The one against the head is it again. So that's 2 apiece against the head as Williams digs in for it. No, out now. Chances. No chances in Grogan now looking to beat it. But Whitfield closed down. The gap was there and just it looked like he was going through. Warrington shut it down. Abraham having a run. He knows where the try line is and he's still going. One way Darren Abraham knows to run, and that's forward. He just couldn't shift into third gear. Again now, O'Neill, no one on his shoulder yet at all. It's only this time, but the Warrington cover there again. Still Hornets in possession, still 20 yards out. Switch on the other side, and a bad play. Now it's a chase. It's Derbyshire and Whitfield. Whitfield dives down on it, and Derbyshire's there with Drummond. Well, 6 tackles again, but they're about midway between their own 25 and their halfway, and they don't want to be there. Going across the field now. Another bad pass, but no way through. The cover's there. If I was on it, I'd try that little chip over the top. Again. Tony Humphries, he's been on fans' favourite, but what I can gather, Tony Humphries, and some said he shouldn't have been dropped tonight. But Grogan, back to Holding slipping out wide. Nixon, Denny Drummond, as safe as houses. And if you want any proof of that, just ask Martin of Fire. He's 6 at tea for Desi Drummond. Williams, young lad, still going. Good foray by Williams. Only a young lad, remember. He's one for the future. Gets a good kick forward. And that's what they should have been doing. That's what Neil Holding should be doing. But that's what you call a clever kick, and that was by the number 9. He saved his forwards 50 yards, and he's put play just 10 yards from the Warrington try line. The only thing that's gone in Warrington's favour, head and ball. They're on about Ray French. I read a report in the Rugby League how he wants to change that rule. Well, I think Ray French is in cuckoo land. And another one against the head. Holding spots a gap. He's still going, but shut out. Chances. Williams is just shoved down. Williams thought he was in then, seen a bit of daylight, but thankfully Warrington shut it out. And again, they're using this side a lot now. Here's Humphries. He'd like to score tonight, but he's tackled. Still 10 yards out. Hornets having a lot of possession, a lot of play. Nixon does a silly thing. Plays, that's 1 tackle wasted, you can hardly do that. Holding. All's looking for room here. Here's O'Neill, misses him out though, Grogan on this occasion. And the tackling comes in. I think it'd have been better giving it to O'Neill. Because on the blind side, Cowie. Still going, Cowie. Held up 5 yards out. Last tackle, says the referee. What will Hornets do here? Williams, Holding, looking to unload inside. Just held up. Good try. And Abraham got in for his 2nd try. Well, on the last tackle. Well, Darren Abraham, that's his 2nd. He likes it. So, increases now. So, Warrington bringing Dwayne Mann on now. I make it. We've had almost 30 minutes play, and Darren Abrahams got in for his 2nd. Well, on him with this. Abraham's in the centre, and what his words, they've come true. That's his 2nd try, and if Whitfield kicks this, I reckon he'll bring the stand roof down. So it's just made barely a yard from this near touchline, and it looks now curls away, well away. So we've had half an hour of the 2nd half, and it's Rochdale on its 10, Warrington 14. But their fans will look at it even if they get beat. They scored 2 tries to 1. So, Dwayne Mann. So, good move by Johnson. Brings Dwayne Mann on. He's an experienced head. He knows. Acting half-back as well. So, man comes on and Gary Tees goes off. So it's O'Sullivan. We've got 10 minutes left plus what injury time there is. And it's Hornets 10, Warrington 14. So it's O'Neill now. So Hornets now, remember, just a try behind. Won't this stand come down if Hornets could go under the sticks for a try and goal? And it's again on the far side, looking for gaps. Warrington now got to play this game down here. Well, Hornets have given a better show than they did on Sunday, and I'm sure even if they get beat, they're going to get some applause from the fans. But again, a dangerous pass, and good running. He knows. Drummond, good shepherd in, and again though, Williams looking to get going. Warrington shut him down. So Warrington now got some tackling to do. There's gaps on the far side. All comes forward. Cowie. No way through. Cowie's held up. And ball. So, what a tingling last 10 minutes. All again. But this time David Lyon sensibly positioned. And he knows he won't do out silly. He'll just come forward. And forward he comes. Forey's been just into the Hornets half. Again, not letting him get up. It's to Hornets' advantage to let him play the ball quick. They're behind. Warrington won't mind if it takes 10 minutes to get up. So, Warrington, 10 yards inside the Hornets half, looking for another score. Ellis, O'Sullivan, Drummond operating in the middle. Still going! O'Sullivan, chances! Dwayne Manu's just come on! Ellis! But again, Hornets close it down. How many times have we seen Warrington look like they're going to score? And what Hornets cover tackling saved the day. Drummond switches it back. Mercer still got it though. Well, Hornets get it back. Well, I don't know. Every time a penalty knock on. Well, so, who's got the head and ball here? Is it Hornets? It looks that way. No, Kevin Ellis is coming over for the ball. So it's Warrington's head and ball. That was a bad ball to lose. The first Warrington lost it. Rochdale got it. They had 6 tackles and another one. No. This time Ellis is penalised, not retiring. So, well, that's 5 against the head. Big kick. So Hornets now. 6 minutes, Hornets. This could be a chance. Humphries runs into a brick wall though. Hornets now all. Holding to number 8, Neil Cowie. Still going. Good play. Well, the fans behind him. Gormley going onward. Good running by the Hornets forwards. That's what they've got to do. Drive this ball into the sticks. Holding inside to number 10, O'Neill. O'Neill gets it out. Holding, no, just shut down, no. And Warrington get the ball, and he would give it away. Neil Holding. He's got to learn to hold that ball. Hornets was just 20 yards out, and Holding gives it to Warrington. That's a let-off, because I'm sure what Warrington will do now, they'll drive in 4 tackles, and then Dave Lyon will put that big boot and drive them right back. Here's Dwayne Mann. Only just come on, and he nearly went under the sticks for Warrington. It was only a good last-ditch cover tackle by Hornets that prevented it. Mercer still running strong. Makes a further yardage, 10 yards from the halfway line. Warrington in possession, they know. Minutes ticking by. Ellis, but no way through. 3 players in there. O'Neill holding. And all. Warrington now there he is. That's why we brought Dwayne Mann on. But it's played Warrington's way. There's Desi Drummond. But good tackling. So good play by Nixon. So Hornets now. Holding. Whitfield. But shut down just inside the Warrington half. Hornets fans really giving the voices there now. Again. Inside O'Neill. Humphries. Still going. Good play by Tony Humphries. No penalty. Silly play. There was a marker. Correct. Well, Tony Humphries his head went then. I don't know what he thought then, but there was a marker in front of him. Mercer was there, and he tried to play it to himself. Well, he must be drunk. He's gave the penalty to Warrington, and that could be Hornets' last chance. Well, had a good game, Humphrey, since he come on, but you don't do silly things like that. Right, I make it. We've got 3 minutes now of play, plus injury time, as Tony Burke takes it up. 10 yards now inside the Hornets half. Warrington will just hold on now, nothing fancy, but I'll tell you something, they'll know they've been in a game. They've come here thinking maybe they can feed off the crumbs that's left overs Wigan, but I'll tell you something, they've not, as you can see by the score. Hornets 10, Warrington 14, and this game not over by a long way. So Warrington now, they're finding it hard getting forward. Hornets tackling hard now. They should have done this in the first half. It was only that first half, 10 points for my money, that got this game out of reach. Ellis, a clever little chip. Well, look at Foster. Foster zooming in, but Abrahams dives on it. Good play by Abrahams, but I'm afraid Hornets have got to drop out between the sticks, and that means Warrington will be coming again. There's Garrity, not Abrahams. I mean, lights fading now as well as my eyes. So Whitfield restarts with a long one straight down the middle. O'Sullivan's underneath this one. He takes it. He knows nothing fancy. He'll go on his own. It should have been on the score sheet, O'Sullivan, tonight. He's been there so many times. As I make it 2 minutes to go. Tony Burke again had a good game. Tony's first game back, remember, from a long time, and he'll be pleased with his performance. Warrington want to go Wembley again, and here's Neil Harmon. We had a taster last year and we liked it and we want more, and let's hope we can see off witness on the 10th at Warrington. Mercer's in, we're in, try, no, he's give it, and Paul Cullen goes in. Well, that was a try, and Paul Cullen's the scorer, I think. What a killer try. It looked to me like he dropped it, but the referee was nearer than me, and he reckoned it was a try. So, Paul Cullen, well, we're off the crowd. Referee taking the stick. I mean, I'm glad I'm not a referee. They take some stick. I mean, they've got to make spot-on decisions. They can't see action replays, and it's a tough job, but I won't say any more. But I think Paul Cullen's just won this game for Warrington with a try in the performance. Has been very well, and if Warrington hadn't took a 10-0 lead at half-time, who knows? Hornets could have been getting the 2 points and not Warrington. So Dave Lyon in injury time in this match, trying to improve Paul Cullen's try and also keep up an 100% record kicking in this game. So 25 yards out, about 5 in from this near touch line. Well, and this one goes well wide. So injury time, it's Warrington 18 now, Hornets 10, and there's the final hooter. So final hooter here at Scotland, as the final score is Rochdale Hornets 10, Warrington 18, scorers for Warrington, tries by Rudd and Cullen, and 5 goals by Dave Lyon. For Hornets, 2 tries by Darren Abraham, a goal by Colin Whitfield, brings the final score.
Oh, we've got 2 tries anyway. 2 tries each, isn't it?
Yeah, not a good side at all.
Say when, Ian? Yeah. Yep. Are we on now? Good evening and welcome to Post Office Road, home of Featherstone Rovers Rugby League Football Club. And a nice mild evening we have here. Give the teams Warrington first. Number 1, David Lyon. Number 2, Desi Drummond. Number 3, Alan Bateman. Number 4, Tony Farnley. Number 5, Mark Forster. Number 6, Chris O'Sullivan. Number 7, Kevin Ellis. Number 8, Neil Harmon. Number 9, Dwayne Mann. Number 10, Gary Chambers. Number 11, Gary Mercer. Number 12, Billy McGinty. And number 13, Paul Cullen. Subs for Warrington, at 14, Tony Burke. And 15, Mike Gregory. So, nice to have Mike Gregory back in the fold after his disastrous season so far with injuries. And let's hope it's a plus now till the end of the season for him. Give the Featherstone team. At number 1, Chris Bibb. Number 2, Martin Pearson. Number 3, Terry Manning. Number 4, Ikram Butt. Number 5, Owen Simpson. Number 6, Ian Smales. Number 7, Derek Fox. Number 8, Jeff Grayson. Number 9, Trevor Clark. Number 10, Leo Casey. Number 11, Chris Burton. Number 12, Gary Rose. And number 13, Brendan Tutor. Subs for Featherstone at 14, Andy Fisher. And 15, Clary Aitek. The ref for tonight's game is Mr. Burke of Oldham. Well, Desi, we've got here, captain in Warrington. He's right below us, and he's been in the news already today, Desi has. And that was at Cheltenham, where the famous racehorse, Desert Orchid, romped into third. Well, let's hope Desi has a bit more luck tonight and romps in for a couple of tries. So, it's Warrington now. They'll be playing towards the houses here at Post Office Road, for those who know it, and Featherstone will be playing towards the scoreboard. So, game underway. Featherstone taken over on the far side. Warrington in tackling. So, Featherstone in possession. Using the big forwards now to come forward. Again, Jeff Grayson, the granddaddy of prop forwards. Give him credit, he's still there. 42 years of age and still like a spring chicken. Again, Featherstone this time to Fox. Fox goes the ball out, but he can't unload it. Well read by Alan Bateman. Cuts off the pass to his winger and he had to go down. So here's Fox with a kick. Long one, downfield. Mark Foster's all the time in the world. It bounces favourable for him. He picks it up and he comes forward. But the tackles are there. Manning and Tutor. Fans shouting in name, Gary Chambers. Remember at Warrington earlier in the season, this Tutor gave an elbow on Gary Chambers and was lucky to stay on the park. Paul Cullen. There's the old man, Jeff Grayson, assisted by Rose. Good tackling by the old veteran. Warrington, O'Sullivan to Lyon. Mrs. Lyon. Good running. Mercer. Drummond. Bit of space, but Drummond loses the ball. Looked like Desi was getting in the clear then. A good run by Gary Mercer. He's a revolution in the second row, Gary Mercer. And he had a cracking game on Saturday, and it looks like he's carrying on where he left off. Nice break, nice overhead pass, but unfortunately for Warrington and Desi Drummond, he just couldn't hold it. So Derek Fox will get the ball in their own 25. Smales trying to cut inside. Bateman there though, good play. Assisted by McGinty. So Featherstone's deep in their own 25, using the forwards again. This time I think it's Burton who makes up the running. Soon get and a penalty already for leaning on in the tackle. Referees have been told to watch that this season. Well, to me, I think it's strange I'm watching that. When last year the main thing was head-eye. This season, people's getting away with head-eye tackles and referees are clamming on the play the ball. You can make what you want out of that. I know what I think about it. So it'll be the Kiwi, Trevor Clark, to restart midway between the halfway and Featherstone 25. Here's the other big prop forward, Casey. Been out for a few weeks and his first game back tonight. So Rovers, Fox the playmaker, switching that with Grayson. Grayson's still going but he can't unload. Good tackle that. Gary Mercer dealt by Dwayne Mann. Fox again, Fox along the line. Good pass. Manning still going. Obstructions and the referee lets it go. Chrissy Bibb used his number 12 Rose and the referee didn't want to know. So Fox inside to Burton, but no way through. Warrington tackling, holding on. Here's Manning acting half-back, but switches it. Gives it to Burton, but Burton goes down, and again a penalty. Well, this referee's certainly only watching one team in these early minutes. And Warrington were unlucky in a penalty earlier where Chris Bibb certainly run round Manning and used him as a shield, and the referee didn't want to know. So, Featherstone's second penalty of the evening. Derek Fox will take it on the halfway line, looking for a good touch finder. Finds it about just outside the Warrington 25, so bit of pressure here now for Featherstone. Warrington's got to keep 6 tackles out here. Fox playing a set move, but Warrington won't fall for that. I mean, I couldn't make that out. Gets it out to Clark, backing up by the Kiwi. Manning to Clark, and he's brought down. McGinty doing the tackling. So, again, Casey, good strong run, but equally strong tackle downstairs by Kevin Ellis. This time it goes to Burton. Again, Burton's tackle, can't unload, no backing up. So, Featherstone now looking for scoring here. Fox along the line, holds his pass though, wisely he can butt there when he seen Foster was ready to swoop. Fox, Gracian's got a man inside him, nice play. But this time gets it out. And it's 6 again, just what Featherstone wanted. Well, that was bad play by Warrington. It was the last tackle, and all they've done is just give him the ball back. Well, Fox, Grayson again in the line. Bibb. But Alan Bateman as usual, and again a penalty. Well, I think Mr. Burke's doing a bit one-sided already in this game. I mean, 3 penalties to 0, and we've only been out. Manning trying to unload it. There's a gap over there. There's Tutor. Well, it looked like he was through then. So Northern, Manning, Clark. Oh, no way in. Just a yard out now. Featherstone looking for an early score that'll settle them down. But again, Warrington numbers there, stopping Rose from getting over.